Few fans last night. Did you expect something like that?
Yeah, on the return it was really good to see a lot of the Fremantle faithful get down to the airport and I suppose welcome us home. So it was a really good reception and something we did experience last year, but I think they did take it to another level this year.
It looked like you went there with enormous belief. Like all week, you guys thought you could win.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a really good rivalry with Geelong, and I think this year when we went down there earlier, it was probably our worst performance of the year, and it was really unlike us the way we played that night. So we went with a massive amount of confidence and from what we've been able to achieve against them in the past, and I think we matched up pretty well against them. So leading into the game, we were very confident.
Mickey, is it saying in the significance of what you achieved yesterday?
Well, not really, because I suppose not too much has sunk in the fact that we've given ourselves an opportunity to the best possible opportunity going forward. We've given ourselves a home prelim now, and that was what was on the line yesterday. So in terms of anything sinking in, I don't think that'll be the case until we really know what we achieve out of this year.
You got a few battle scars. How tough was it yesterday? How physical was that game?
Yeah, it was probably a step up, I think, from what we've experienced all year, and especially the first 15 minutes. Geelong, credit to them, were outstanding, and they showed us really what the intensity and what the application of task was required, and probably took us 15-20 minutes of that first quarter to really find our feet and level ourselves out and get our hands on the ball. Basically, after the first 20 minutes, we were able to grind our way back in, which was really pleasing.
You said last Wednesday that the first 15 minutes was going to be crucial. How good is the win now, given what you considered at the start of the match?
Yeah, you can't afford to lapse too much in any AFL game, and as I mentioned, the first 15 minutes was always going to be crucial, and Geelong got the upper hand. But I think really a great aspect of what Ross brings to the table was he came down at quarter time and rather than ranting and raving, was really level in his approach to us and really identified where we could improve. And it was really fundamental, just getting our hands on the ball and winning at the contest and being able to clear the ball from stoppages. So we didn't start very well, but I think credit goes to Ross for his ability to really deliver a measured approach at quarter time.
Mick, how do you handle the next couple of weeks? There's going to be a lot of excitement around the club.
I think the week off's going to be nice. A couple of us that definitely played last week. A few have already had a week off just gone, but looking forward to probably a good week of training. We'll still train and train with purpose, and we'll recover, review, then train with some purpose. And I suppose on the weekend, just avoid the 2 hours of contact against another AFL team. So as I mentioned, give ourselves a really good opportunity, and the next fortnight's really crucial about how we approach and how we best prepare ourselves for another massive battle.
Is it a fine line between the excitement of the fans and the club getting towards the finals as opposed to the players staying focused?
I think it's a real strength of our group. We've been able to stay in the moment and concentrate on what we can control, and now we've put ourselves in the position where we know we've got a home prelim in a few weeks, in 2 weeks' time. So the next fortnight will be based around preparing ourselves for that moment. As I mentioned, we'll review the game from the weekend, train solidly, and have a look at whoever we end up playing. We'll know this time next week. So a really good chance for us to prepare and be ready for what's coming, because we know whoever's going to come, it's going to be enormous.
Mick, an outstanding game from you yesterday. You looked at home, which in some ways is a bit of your home in that part of the world, isn't it?
Oh, I just love being able to play AFL football, and to play finals football is my third final, and I think I mentioned it last week, the fact that myself, along with a large core of the group, had experienced finals football last year was a real bonus. And I think after it was a bit of a role reversal, I think, from last year's final. We came out of the blocks really hard last year, and then Geelong were able to get the jump on us this year. So with that experience last year, both personally and I think collectively as a group, we were able to stay in the moment and fight through it as the 22, and then in the breaks the coaches were fantastic in maintaining our focus and identifying where we could get better.
Is that the best game you've played since you came back from all those setbacks?
Oh, you're never fully satisfied, I suppose, with your game. Personally, I was just stoked to be able to contribute to a massive win for the club and a win in a final, which gives us now a home prelim. And personally, I was just so proud of the other 21 players that were able to get the job done. And some of the efforts yesterday were just outstanding. Lee Spur, some of his efforts, Tenai Mzungu, I think at one stage probably ran 150 metres to get a fingertip in on the line, and they're those kind of efforts that they're not particularly goals or high marks, but those are the real efforts we value, and some of those efforts yesterday from those kind of guys were just inspirational.
Mick, most guys playing AFL will tell you it's their dream to play in a grand final. You're one win from a grand final, and that's obviously been your dream.
Yeah, it's the ultimate, and it's what we rock up to training and to work through the pre-season and through the season. That's why we review so heavily. That's why we hold each other to account so heavily, is the fact you want to be a successful team. And as I mentioned, we've given ourselves a home prelim and 2 weeks to prepare for that, and it'll be a massive moment for us, and we've got to be able to mentally and physically prepare for that moment when it comes, and I think we've put ourselves in a good position to do that.